In your lifetime, you have tried to become successful in some manner, or you have been trying to run from something or be the best at something. And let's just use your feeling of fulfillment and that fulfillment in relation to a family or relationships, okay? Because at the end of the day, so many of us struggle with that type of understanding. So many of us struggle with the idea that, man, we are going to have this. And if we have this type of deal as a family, and I work hard and I create these successes, everybody's going to thrive. When that's not true. Listen, you can't even create a family without a relationship. And you can't create a relationship without understanding yourself. Because as you sit there and you try to succeed at every single thing around you, and I want you to really think about what you're succeeding at. I don't want you to sit here and say, well, I got 100 friends and I'm the nicest person and I have everybody's back and I'll do anything for anybody. Understand something, that every single person you do something for isn't the person that's going to be there when you need them the most. Now understand the thought process behind this. You don't always need somebody to give you the shirt off their back, but you do need somebody to stand in the rain with you. That's it. That's it. They don't have to do anything else but be in that spot with you at that specific time. All right? And as you try to do better in your decision making, you let ghosts from your past dictate your decision making. Let's say you sit here and you think to yourself, this girl in front of me is the best thing I ever had. No questions asked. And yet you still out here cheating. You making bad decisions, man. You're ruining people in your life who are going to stand in the rain with you. Because you don't even realize that they're standing in the rain with you. You think they're not even on the same block as you, and you think the thing you're chasing is the umbrella you're going to use to be in the rain. That person doesn't have that umbrella, man. I want you to think about how many times in your life have you looked back at every single time you've interacted with somebody. I don't care if it's a male or female. Think of every single time. Think of how many of those people are sitting in your life right now. What's the percentage? Probably not that high. Why? Because you served a purpose in their life for that amount of time. The idea of long-term working, really hard work putting in things, is the idea of a year, 2 years, 3 years max. That's never going to work. Your decision process in front of you cannot be haunted by ghosts that you have. Ghosts of inadequacy. Ghosts of feeling like you're not good enough. Ghosts of being cheated on. Ghosts of PTSD. Ghosts of trauma. Doesn't matter. Those ghosts are not going to uplift you. They are going to pull you down. Because as soon as you see something in front of you that is gorgeous, beautiful, the best thing you ever had, the best decision you could ever make in your entire life, right in the palm of your hands, every single thing in front of you, you let them. You let them haunt you. You let them make decisions. On one shoulder, you got some ghosts, man, from your past trying to help your decision making go the wrong way because they're trying to bring up past events to skew your forward thinking. And then on this shoulder, you got demons. Demons that are going to try and pull you down, buddy. They're trying to take you down so far that they make you think that bad decisions feel good. Man, bad decisions feel great. When you're out here and you're making the wrong decisions, they feel great in the moment. And as soon as you're done, you know what it makes you feel like. That right there, demon helped you make the choice. The ghost haunts you on that bad decision. Because, boy, you best believe that thing right there is still going to be there, haunting you around every corner. Every time you make a bad decision, it sees you. It's there. And you look for it. Oh, I thought I saw something. Yeah, what you saw is bad decisions. You sit here and you say to yourself that you want to become the best and you want to really make a difference in lives. And I know for me, recognition that you're using these ghosts is the hardest thing. Recognition for me to understand that, man, hey, you can't talk to females every day. Doesn't matter if you were raised by females like me. It doesn't matter if you get along with females like me. You should not be entertaining, because here's the issue. As soon as you entertain something more than just a, hey, how are you doing, you know what's going to occur, at least for certain people. I know my limitations. You know, and when you make decisions, understand something. Those bad decisions become new ghosts. Because if a decision is bad enough and it's negative enough and it really tears you down enough, let's talk about a horrible heartbreak. You know you don't forget that heartbreak. It doesn't matter what you say. It doesn't matter how many girls you go and try to get with. It doesn't matter how many you try to knock down, put another notch in that belt. That heartbreak is still there. Because inside you felt true. You felt true for that, right? It becomes a ghost. That ghost keeps haunting you over and over and over again. Your addictions are the same thing. They haunt you. I was addicted to this. Now I'm not. I know that it's coming for me. The demons are always going to be there. The demons. The whys right now. Why right now? That's there. That's always on that shoulder. Them ghosts, man, you got to let them go. Let them go. Come on, man. You can believe in the ghosts. You can believe that they're there. You can believe that this is trying to tear you down. But don't let them take you anywhere else, because guess what? They are just that. Only ghosts. They can't take you anywhere else out of your reality. They can't take you anywhere else out of your present. Don't let ghosts haunt you. Create a decision right now that is going to haunt you in the future, because that's exactly what it's going to do. You make a decision based on that, utilizing your thinking from the past, knowing that that is not a right decision. It's going to tear down your future, because that ghost is going to haunt you forever on the bad decisions. The ghosts of decisions making, man, they haunt you. You might make bad decisions in your life, and that's okay. If you truly meant well and you actually did something positive and you weren't doing something negative relating to a demon that's trying to tell you to make yourself feel good right now in this moment, it's okay. But if you make decisions over and over and over again, relating to them ghosts that you're running from, come on, man. It's not going to work, because you keep making the same decisions. You got to get away from it. You got to work harder. You got to push harder and take one step forward every time. Steady pressure at all times. It doesn't matter how down you are. It doesn't matter if you don't think you can get off the ground in the morning. It doesn't matter if you think that you want to snooze that button. Snooze once, snooze twice, snooze 3 times, and guess what? Now you're late. Now you're not doing a workout. Now you're going to work upset. Now you don't feel good. Now you're treating your partner bad when you get home. Now you're grumpy. You're not talking to your parents. It doesn't matter what it is, but you're not going to do it because you snoozed, because you didn't want to keep steady pressure. You wanted to use an excuse to say, well, I'll do it later. You're not going to do it later. Just like you're not going to make a good decision later. You either make a decision right now on the decisions that you're going to make, or call it quits, bud. Call it quits, because that's all you're going to do, is you're going to keep calling it quits. And you're better than that. Why call something quits when you're at the lowest, when you can keep steady pressure to come out of that? You're already in the bottom. You ran from ghosts and you let yourself hit the bottom. Now it's time to pick yourself up, tie them shoes, get to stepping. Every day. Push through. Don't let the ghost of decision making haunt you forever. Stay up.